How exactly am I personally going to fix this water? Obviously stained as well because, hey, you better put him in with the big dogs because he's going to end up eating your guppies. What's going on today, everybody? Back with another video, and on today's video we're talking about why my water is brown and how I'm going to fix it. You guys in the comments don't enjoy the brown water, obviously, and I don't really enjoy it either. So let's talk about it. So you guys are looking at my tanks. That looks brown to you, right? Well, guess what? That doesn't look as brown. This looks super brown. Makes sense? Makes sense. So this used to have a whole bunch of driftwood in it. This also used to have a whole bunch of driftwood in it. So guess what? That releases tannins, which then stains your water. The only way to get rid of tannins is to either do a whole bunch of water changes or put some carbon in there, some charcoal in there to help polish that water for you. This tank behind me as well. This tank is a little bit brown. You want to know why? Because these guys are filthy. You know how I'm going to fix it? More sponge filters. Because we already have a canister filter running in this bad boy. So what we're going to do is clean that. We're going to put some activated charcoal in that bad boy. This tank, as you guys know, I purposely made this have more tannins in it with the Indian almond leaves. But this has an extremely good coloring, and I like it. I like this little bit of tea stained in here because the FX6 does an amazing job of keeping this tank very, very clean for you and your little catfish friends. That big boy right there, and wherever the Chinese Wells is hanging out at, loves to hide underneath these Indian almond leaves. So that's why I've been leaving them in there. This tank, obviously stained as well because all the wood in here, man. Look at all these fish in here. Everybody's doing good. This is just stained just in general. So, how exactly am I personally going to fix this water? Here's what we're going to do. To start, we're going to have to clean these filters weekly until we get an acceptable amount of tannins in our water. This albino bichir in here, you guys said that he would destroy my guppies. I'm here to tell you, I have a whole bunch of guppies in here. So he hasn't tried to eliminate anybody yet. So my boy's going to keep living in here until I drastically see a reduction in my guppies. But guess what? I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10-ish babies that I can see with my own 2 eye sockets. And guess what? He's swimming right in front. There's baby guppies right in front of him. Man's is not... What? He might eat this. He might... Okay, he was a little interested in that baby guppy. All right, you guys are right. Let me catch him out real lickety-split. And we'll put him in with our cichlids down in there because you guys said he should go in with the cichlids. I'm trusting you guys. Let me find a net. We'll catch him out and he'll go in with our cichlids. I'm trusting you guys here. There's a lot of trust going on here. Come on, buddy. Okay, there's a hole in this net. I had literally just caught him. I'm tired of having holes in these dang nets, man. Does anybody make a good net that doesn't get holes in them? I'm losing my mind. I had him caught. Now it's going to be a pain to catch him because he's going to hide. Great. Well, to be continued. Like I was saying, we need to clean these filters weekly, especially this tank, because for some reason this tank is filthy. You want to know why? Easy, easy. Because guess what? I had my goldfish in here, and guess what? The goldfish destroyed everything. So it's literally still trying to recover from all the goldfish. And I have a wave maker in here pushing stuff around, so like that's stirring it up even more. But hey, a couple more cleanings and this thing's gonna be looking mint. Trust me. It just gets so dirty. Funny part is, you guys be like, it's probably because you're overfeeding. Guess what? That's my special forte, is not overfeeding. I tell you right now, it is not from overfeeding, because I do not overfeed, even in the slightest. Come on, you got it. There you go. All right, Beischer. Gotcha. There better not be a hole in this net. Okay, buddy. In you go. Okay, you're in with the big dogs. I trust you guys. You said leave him in with the big dogs. Hey, you better put him in with the big dogs, because he's going to end up eating your guppies. Well, my big dogs better not eat him. All I'm saying, this one's on you guys. Easy. This one's on you guys. So, I'm going to come up with a secret formula on how I am going to... Man, so much gunk just went right into the tank. That is unfortunate. But I'm going to 3D print something that's going to attach on top of these sponge filters. Essentially what I am going to do is make a canister filter out of my sponge filters, essentially. So what I'm going to do is, it's going to be sponge filter on the bottom, obviously, right? It's going to go sponge filter, and then on top I'm going to make a container that's going to hold my activated charcoal, and then filter floss on top of that, and then the air is going to come out of that. So essentially it's going to go through the water, is going to travel through the sponge, up the pickup tube, into my reservoir that has, or container, or canister, if you will, and it's going to travel through my activated charcoal, travel through the filter floss, and out the top. That is going to make my tanks absolutely crystal clear. I'm telling you, it's going to be game-changing. And yes, since I just cleaned these filters, yes, it's going to look a little dirty. The filters are going to clean it right up. Everything's going to be okay. You guys just need to trust the process a little bit, bud. Little bit of trust. That's all I need. I'm not asking for your full trust, but I need a little bit. There we go. Also, I need your guys' opinion on some things. I may or may not be looking into getting a ball python. I don't know if I'm going to do it yet. It is possible. So many snails on here. Denise, you're going to have a heyday. One sec. As I was saying, I'm thinking about getting a ball python. 200 likes. You guys get 200 likes on this video, I'll get me a ball python and we'll put it in one of my 40-gallon breeders that I got. Because one of them's literally empty. Well, it's got water in it, but there's no fish in it. And then the other one's just got babies in it. So, I mean, one of those tanks we can use for a snake. But 200 likes on this video and I'll get me a snake. 10,000% I'll get me a snake. What are you doing here, buddy? 200 hikes, I'll get me a snake. But that's going to be up to you guys at this point. Come here, buddy. This got some mondos on it, too. Look at these snails. Denise is going to have an absolute heyday. Oh, absolute heyday. Come here, girl. There's some big ones for you. Don't eat them all at once, girl. Be careful. So yeah, I'm pretty excited to make that top container. I'm going to 3D print it. I'm going to make one, and then we're going to put it on my dirtiest tank. So probably this top one here or that bottom guppy one. And we're going to see how well my contraption works. I haven't designed it yet, but I have it in my head how I would like it to look. I think it's going to be all right. But the brown water is not bad for the fish. It's just you guys don't like it very much. It's not that easy to see into the tank. So I get that. That makes sense to me. I get it. So I'm going to go ahead and fix it for you guys. Come on now. Come on now. Each tank's going to get 2 sponge filters. So this one's got 2. This one's got 2. This one doesn't need 1. This one's got 1. We're going to end up putting 2 in this guy. I mean, we're going to do some stuff for you guys. It's just, got to find the time to do it. Also, I was thinking about some better lighting. Do you guys have any suggestions on better lighting? You guys have... You guys have said it's literally like a dentist's office in here, how bright it is. So I have I got 6 8-foot LED garage lights up top on the ceiling here. Should I just do 1 right down the middle? So essentially cut the lighting in half? Would that help with the amount of glare that's on some of my tanks? Would that help, or is it just not going to help even a little bit? I'm trying to figure it out. I'm trying to figure out what's best for you guys and what you guys think. I'm also going to be making little hoods. Oh, I'm going to be making hoods for these lights because they're on their sides. What they should do is stand up, and it'll actually light the tank a lot more, but they can't stand up because they're rounded. So at some point, I'm going to go ahead and get them made. I'm probably just going to make them out of some foam or something. I thought about some wood, but like, I don't know, we'll see. Styrofoam's a little bit easier to do it, but I don't know, we shall see. I am interested what your guys' thoughts are, though. Alrighty. Looking good, looking good. And don't worry, I'm going to get little charcoal bags, and we're going to just throw charcoal in the tank, possibly on top of the sponge filters, just to see if that's going to help get rid of some of these tannins. All right, I got 2 bags of activated charcoal. I had no clue where they were. I was looking all over for them. Now these are kind of older activated charcoal. So I'm kind of just going to put this in that stream there. We'll just set it on top of here. We're just going to see if this bad boy works. That did not sit there. We're just going to kind of plop it there in the middle. And we're going to see how well this activated charcoal works. I just got it slapped in that tank and that tank. We're going to see how it looks tomorrow and see what we is looking like. But I'm going to buy more baggies because I have a giant thing of charcoal. Bang. I just need the little baggies that I need to put them in. I thought I had a whole bunch of baggies. Maybe I could find them somewhere, but I know I had like a whole pack of baggies. I just have no clue where I put them. Shocker, right? But yeah, if that's the case, if all works, everything's going to be getting charcoal, so everything's nice and clear for you guys. Look at Denise's stomach. Hey, girl. Dad, I think you took it too far there, girl. Little too much. But I mean, it looked like my rainbows were actually starting to get it some color. Yeah, just a little bit. I'm telling you, the orange is going to go away, I promise. It's going to go away. Not so much here. What up, big dog? You are looking gorgeous, buddy. But yeah, everything's doing good in here. We're just going to see if that kind of clears everything up here. Obviously, the turtles are just going to make everything dirty, so can't really clear that up too much. Look at that thing just rocking and rolling. That is a beautiful flowage. That flowing right into that. Bang. Flowing. Gets caught by that. Bang. Yeah, it's a whole thing. But again, I'm going to get them hoods made. It's going to look good once I get them hoods made. The lights are going to shine so much brighter. If you would say like a diamond, if you will, it's probably going to do that as well. So, I mean, we're working on that. Feeding, obviously, I just feed good. I don't overfeed. That's not going to affect my water quality. It's more or less seeing if this canister top type sponge filter thing is going to work out how I think it's going to work out. I have no idea. We're prepping for the fish swap. We're trying to figure out exactly what we're bringing. Pretty much this entire tank, I'm going to bring in this entire tank. Some of these guys are going to go. I just don't know what I'm bringing quite yet. These gold vampire pluckles are probably going to go. They look so good though. I don't know if I want to try breeding them. I don't know if anybody's really bred them ever. I don't know if I really want to start with that because I have no clue what I'm doing in the first place. It's kind of a whole thing. Again, 200 likes gets me a ball python for the mini zoo we got going on here. Jimmy, where you at, Jimmy? Jimmy, you want a snake, buddy? We got a lizard. We got a caiman lizard. You're so mean, dude. Be nice. Go back to bed. Look at your stomach. Your stomach's is much too big. You need to take a chill pill. God, that man is so mean. He's so mean and ruthless. But again, I am addressing the stained color for you guys because you guys don't like the tea color. I mean, I don't know. I like how this tank looks. I like this color. I like, look how crystal clear this is. You can see directly through to the wall. It's so clear. I'm telling you, it's because of the FX6. Now, could I buy an FX6 for this tank behind me? Yes. Will I? I mean, they're like $300, man. I'm not made of money here. I'm not made of money. We got to slim down on the amount of money I'm spending on this stuff in here because guess what? It's a lot. Buying fish, buying more stuff, buying this, buying that, buying this, and that. Shit adds up. It adds up. Getting new tanks, doing this. I get on Facebook Marketplace. I find stuff to buy. I buy a whole nother tank. I found something that might be replacing this. I don't know if I'm going to pull the trigger on it. It may or may not be like $1,200. I don't know what I'm going to do. So yeah, I'm trying to simmer down. We're just going to try and get this water right, the color right, the lighting right. I mean, watch this lighting, watch. Watch when I turn this. Look how much brighter that gets. But you see how we get blinded? We get blinded. So I need a hood. I need a hood. Or I just need a whole bunch of new lights. So, tomorrow we're going to go ahead and make the hoods for these guys. Lickety-split. I'll show you guys if the tanks have cleared up at all. And yeah. I may or may not have that canister thing made to show you guys how it's going to work. We shall see. Tomorrow is the big test. I'll see you then. Alrighty, just got home from work and my 3D printer is done. I did end up designing my canister filter that goes on top of the sponge filter. But before we talk about that, do we think the tanks look any different? Like, yes, the filtration isn't exactly running directly through that, and yes, it is older. Hey, a pleco. What up, big guy? How you doing, buddy? Clean your head off there a little bit, buddy. But the tank does look much cleaner, but I mean, the glare is crazy. So, do we really think it did anything just sitting in there? Or does water actually should be forced through it? Obviously, it should be forced through it, but, I mean, this tank definitely does look cleaner, but I mean, the sponge filters are still filthy, because like that's how much gunk is in here. But I mean, hey, it's definitely improved a lot. But the color, I don't really know. Goodbye, shirt. How you doing, buddy? You're looking good in there, buddy. So yeah, not a whole lot has changed. It's early yet, and obviously it's not running through anything yet. But let's talk about how this filter is going to work. Okay, so here's the outer shell of my creation. It's got a nice lid, perfect fit. Now down in here, I put a screen. Can you guys see that? It's a screen that comes out, maybe. Design flaw. One sec. I need to make the tab not so close. See how it's so close in there? Got it. So I need to make the tab more in the middle so I can turn it maybe and get it out. But this guy, so what I was going to do is down in there, it's all hollow. There's supposed to be another area and one like this down in here. So there'll be a void, and then it'll be charcoal, and then where this slips in right here, it'll be filter floss right here. Everything fits good except I ended up breaking the end off that actually pops into the sponge filter. So, there's a few modifications that need to be done. Lid fits glorious, fits so good. The only problem is, yeah, I made another one of these, but way bigger. So, what it's going to look like is sponge filter. Yeah, I bought more of them. Sponge filter, and then this is going to sit on top like this. This I just made too small. Not by much, just a little bit too small. So we're going to bring that out about 2 millimeters, and bang. That's how it's going to sit. That's going to be a big boy there. It's going to take up, honestly, these sponge filters are the taller ones. But the ones I have in there are shorter. These ones are taller and skinnier, which probably, this will be for like the 300 or the 220 because I have way more room to stack this on top. These guys will go in there for sure. But the shorter, stubbier ones can go in these hundreds, so this has plenty of room in there. I could downsize this a little bit, but bigger is always better when it comes to filtration. So, I mean, hey, I think that's looking pretty good. So yeah, the sponge filters are going to end up replacing these sponge filters in here, hopefully getting some more filtration and cleaning going on for these big boys. As well as, it's probably not going to swap this out, but I will add another one in there with the homemade canister filter. That's kind of what we got going on. The bags will end up downsizing so they can actually fit in my little doohickey here. Literally my canister adapter for a sponge filter. I think it's going to turn out good. So yeah, next video, I'm going to end up changing these lights. I'm going to end up putting new hood lights on here. And yeah, it should be pretty fun. Next video should be pretty fun. So, if you guys enjoy this one, like, subscribe, click on those bell notifications, and I'll catch you all in the next